track on Lynx 4, then we'll come back to radar. And we're looking at Lynx 4 here. So we've got the whole broad area in here running from just east of Midwest City down to and south of Tinker Air Force Base, right? And we take it all the way to Choctaw, right? All the way to Choctaw, all the way to Hera, all the way to Neuala. If it weakens, great. That'd be nice, but it's still strong enough to get that tornado warning, okay? All right, so Neuala, 822.
What about
Horseshoe Lake, 823. Hera, 823. McLeod, at about 8:30. We'll say Kickapoo Casino and Hera, 8:32. Jacktown, 8:40. Johnson, 9 o'clock. And Centerview at about 9:18. Peyton at about 9:30. All right, I want to point out lots of heavy rain in here. We're not certainly ending our drought, but we are, getting a good 1 inch, inch of rain, which is good. Some areas picking up 2 inches of rain. Some areas might see a little more than that locally. Okay, so this is where the tornado is going to be. Once again, this is going to be a tornado warning. We've had it going on the last couple of hours. South and east, really from Midwest City down to where Tom is. Let's go back to Lynx 3 and kind of give you the big view here. We'll put reflectivity on. She's looking for anything in here that's scary. I want to point out the whole line is severe, right? And the storm up north that was in Payne County, that's weakened some, no longer tornadic. Now moving into Osage County, Pawnee County right now. Let's go ahead and zoom on in for our friends up there. And it's not tornadic, but, it's a far cry from what it was. There's nothing in there right now that's scary. That is a severe storm, winds 60, 65 miles per hour, up to quarter-size hail, and that's it. It's going to Cleveland, it's going to Hominy, some good rain, a little bit of hail, and nothing tornadic up here. All right, Marty's there, Val's there, and Jeremy's there. We're keeping an eye on that. All right, let's come back to the city, and let's stay with the big view. Let's kind of show you the overview of what's going on. Just give everybody kind of...
Yep.
Nothing in western Oklahoma. El Reno, nothing for you. Mangum, Sayre, Elk City, nothing. You're behind the dry line. You're out of it. But we have these supercells lined up. Wow, whose shot is that? Brandon's shot. Wow, that's impressive. That's that shot right there. Look at Brandon's shot. Yeah, that's impressive. Okay, so it's still spinning. Notice how when you look at his shot, everything is going into it. All right, at the top of your right hand of his screen of that shot, and then the lower levels, it's all funneling in that. Looks like a boot sticking out. Yeah, that is a problem. Okay, so the line goes all the way down to Chickasha, all the way down to Lawton, all the way down to Frederick. Okay, so the only tornado warning we have is for southeast Oklahoma City, southeast Oklahoma County. Okay, so the hook, though, is still with this, and that's going to Norman. You folks in Norman, get ready. You're going to get some hail up to golf balls.
Hail?
Wind 60 miles per hour.
Come on now.
Size hail will come through Norman. The big hail is going to be in North Norman, okay, up to Norman Regional, and then back to Newcastle Casino. But it's going to be nickels and dimes and quarters with a little bit of some golf ball size hail. Let's go to Hank and take Hank's shot, and let's get an update from Hank. And Hank, we have your shot up. You're back in. You are hot. You are live. And hail to your north, mesocyclone to your west and southwest down Highway 62. Go ahead, Hank.
Yeah, David, I'm actually repositioning, so I'm headed east away from the storm on Highway 9 right now. And there's a big area with a lot of scud, but it's not a big lowering. It's not a big wall cloud. It doesn't look very organized at all. I'm not seeing any rotation with it. We're kind of planning ahead a little bit. We're going to get over here so we can...
Okay. He's going east out of Blanchard. He's going down Highway 9. He's going to get back in position. He's in great position. He's going to get a little farther east and turn around and look back to his west. Okay, back to Lynx 3. Here's what that storm looks like. Norman Regional Health Plaques, back to the Newcastle Casino. And this is all going to come through Norman. Okay, it's all going to come through Norman. Okay, let's come back farther north now. Talk about the tornado warning. It does continue for southeast Oklahoma City, right here. Right here.
Has a good look.
Yep, I saw it. Thank you, Justin. I know. I was like, oh my gosh. All right, here's Brandon. Here's Tom. Wow. Here's your hook, and it's trying to lunge east now. Let's go to Tom and get an update from Tom Pastrano. There's your hook, and look at that shot. Tom, is it tightening up? You are in southeast Oklahoma City. That is the mesocyclone, and it is tight. At least it looks like it from your perspective. Go ahead, give us an update. Adam? Justin, Tom?
But, I don't see any motion. I don't see any power flashes.
This is going to be looking north. It's going to be just to the west of Choctaw right now, or actually on Choctaw, probably coming into Choctaw.
Okay. All right, so again, Tom's going to be, look at that shot, folks. I mean, it is in south. Yeah, wow. And Tom is looking off to the west-northwest right there. Tom, one more time, what direction are you looking from? Okay, back to Lynx 3. And there's the hook.
It's just wild on our live to see that hook come out over Tinker, and now it's very much occluded.
Yeah. Yeah, it just ate it. It absorbed it. And that's good. We don't want to see a big, gnarly, nasty turtle head sticking out, coming out of this thing, right? We want this thing to be smooth. We don't want it to punch out and see that protruding out of the east side of this thing. We want this to be smooth in here. Now, what can happen is, though, you'll get another area of spin a little further north up near Nakopa. See how that's starting to do that? See that right there? That's a little bit of a concern now. So that is another concern. So yeah, Choctaw, looking off to the north, area of spin for you. So you know what? Let's do it. Tornado warning for you folks in Choctaw still over to Horseshoe Lake. And see how this does this? See how this does this right there? Right there. It's right there. There's a little area of spin now between Nakoma Park and Choctaw. So tornado warning continues for southeast Oklahoma County. It's going right down Highway 62. And we'll do a storm track on that storm coming up. And also, let's do one on the Norman storm as well. Let's do a storm track on both of those. But great news, what I'm seeing with this. Unless, well, it can go the other way. Party's not over. We're not turning the lights out yet. But little area of spin right here. An area of spin here. See those two? Easily see those two areas of spin. One north of 62, right here. On and north of 62, another one here, right just north of Brandon, which is going to be right back in here. Okay, so tornado warning continues for